And I'm live. The stage is set. We got the KC Swifties versus the 49ers in the Super Bowl. How did we get here? Do a little recap on the games last week. I heard everybody talking all that mess, so we'll get into it. We'll talk about like maybe 10 minutes or so, 15 minutes. Um, it's Super Bowl is 2 weeks from championship weekend, so this week just kind of took the week off, listening to what the experts have to say, the people that get paid the big bucks. And then I'll do this next week coverage. Talk about the teams, talk about the quarterbacks, receivers, defense, offensive line, all that jazz. Probably do like separate videos on each, like comparing the quarterbacks, comparing the receivers, comparing the defense, all in like little 10-minute videos. Do little shorts on quick comparisons on each. So, man, I just want to jump right into it, man. I picked Baltimore to win this one at home. Um, man, I'm a Lamar Jackson fan. The only thing I've ever said bad about him is he just chokes, man, and these in big moments and key spots of the games. I just remember specifically, was it this season where he gave the Steelers the game. Let's see, I think it was, yeah, right here. He gave the Steelers the game in this season. He threw a late interception, and these kind of things really happen in tight games, divisional games, like things that like close at the end. Lamar will just he'll throw an interception, he'll fumble, or just like something will happen, man. And I was real cautious uh, about his play, and but the Ravens, they were so dominant this season, and I just really didn't think that it was going to be like a closer game for the Ravens being at home, and just how stout their defense was, and just but they didn't they didn't play like how they were playing, man. And it was like just from the get go. I want to say it was a 3-and-out in the beginning of this game, and it really just took the life out of the stadium, man. And then it wasn't. They just weren't like the same Baltimore team. Um, Maybe the refs had a little bit to do with it, not calling too many holdings. Where's the penalties for yards? You got 8 penalties for 95 yards versus 3 penalties for 30 yards. So, man, they were shooting themselves in the foot with the penalties, 2 fumbles lost, interception thrown. This time possession, uh, man, Patty and the offense, they were holding on to the ball, man. They weren't giving Baltimore really a chance to score. That defense for dude KC, how many sacks? Do we have sacks over here? 8 sacks allowed. KC, 4 sacks. They were coming at Lamar, man. They were the blitzes, um, dude. And they were coming from like all over the place. The disguise blitz, um, and dude, the Ravens, they just weren't really. It wasn't like a Ravens team that I'm used to seeing all the time, and it's just like the same kind of Lamar that we're used to seeing, just kind of choking in big moments, man. And that's going to be kind of his legacy until he gets it done. Kind of like what they're everybody's been saying about Purdy. Like you got to get it done, man. You got to get it done in these big moments, and just like a choke job. Stephen A. said it best, man. It was just a choke job, and you can't really give the choke job credit all to Lamar. What in the heck, Chiefs defense fan? What are we talking about here? TMZ always coming with the bull crap. I'm trying to talk about football and come up with this stupid shit. Um, Harbaugh, man. Um, he's really. You got to put a lot of blame on Harbaugh for this performance. Also, not really scheming up things to get plays to get Lamar going. They had the best rushing offense, but there's no doubt about it. We did want to run the ball against KC. We weren't able to do it. So the best rushing attack, Harbaugh, you're telling me that you were not able to do it when they dude, I want to say there's like 6 or 7 defensive backs all over the place. Like the best running attack that we have here. Pack it in, man. Just run it, dude. Um, Sometimes you need to be willing to get big and run the ball. Yeah. What? We're not going to win the AFC Championship game. Wow. Really, I wasn't expecting to see that. Yeah. Sometimes you, especially when KC is daring you to get big and run the ball. The team's running backs only ran the ball 6 times in the game, and they had 16 rushing attempts as a team. Huh. Wow. Um, Man, that goes into showing uh KC really had a game plan. They stuck to it. They um they're just damn get out of here with that ad. Oh my god. No. Got me with the ad, bro. That pop-up. Nobody's business. Savage with the pop-up. Um KC came in with a game plan, and they really just they stuck to it, man. And they're in the Super Bowl, guys. Swifties are in the Super Bowl. How about playing the Super Bowl in your divisional foes home field, man? That's pretty funny. Okay, Raiders really hating this and especially because they were from Oakland before, and Oakland being right there by San Fran. Um, they're probably really hating right now. Um, Old school Raiders fans probably really hating on 49ers and Swifties in the Super Bowl. Um, the second half, Casey wasn't able to score, so Baltimore definitely had plenty of opportunity to score in the second half to get something going, but they just didn't, man. The Casey's defense really stepped up. For Baltimore, just not able to score, man. That plan for Casey Good game plan. The rushing attack for Kansas City, Pacheco running like an angry fifth grader, just running over everybody, able to control the time of the ball. Good coached game for KC, and they're off to the Super Bowl. So let me talk a little bit about the 49ers. Um, so the thing about Purdy, man, what everybody talking about was their team so dominant. The Purdy has all these weapons. Their defense is so good. Oh, dude, this was. Let me. Oh, go back. I want to see this again. Hey, yeah. Oh, man. Hey, go back. Anyways, um, we wanted to see Purdy. Oh, this is great. They're talking about that defense, dude. This was crazy right here when they hit that ball, um, that fumble right there on the goal line. That defense, man, sheesh. That that was a major turning point of the game. Um, it really just took the life out of the Ravens fans. You could hear the in the stadium in Baltimore, man. They just were quiet. Um, go. Anyways, back to Purdy. We wanted to see him where every throw would count. Wanted to see him from behind, trailing, not in the lead, and he did it 2 games in a row where it counted the most. Would say, Green Bay being a young team, versus the Packers, and so you could say, oh, Green Bay being a young team. Um, if Jordan didn't throw that interception late, blah blah blah. But Purdy was able to put his team on his back and able to win the game. Oh, look at this time of possession for Green Bay. 49ers are able to score quick. They're tough. Let's talk about this Lions game. The Lions biting off kneecaps all season. They did come in the first half running all over the 49ers. You could see 1 yard run right here, touchdown, 42-yard run. First quarter, they were just running it all over. Look, another run right here, run touchdown in the first half, man. And then this third quarter right here, um, yeah, you could be mad about the coach, going for it on fourth down, not kicking field goals, this and that. But that's how they got here, man. The coach, he gambles big. He believes in his team. He bets on his team. And, they got to the NFC Championship like that. He was trying to deliver a knockout blow to the San Francisco 49ers. But, dude, the San Francisco 49ers, you're not going to punk this team. I've been seeing it the last, like, 3 seasons or so, man. A team will come in or they'll be they'll be on the road, and a team will try to be more physical with them, try to punk them out. The 49ers, they do not budge. They will continue to come after you, and they will be the tougher team at the end of the day. And that's really what we saw here, man. The Lions came out strong. Just really running it all over the 49ers. Wow, that's a little bit closer than I thought it was going to be. And then this one right here, yards per play, 6.3. That's interesting too. Um, I wonder what that KC yard per play was. 49ers just being tough. Really, wow, 4.4. That's interesting. Um, and just being resilient, 49ers being resilient. Lions might come bite off a kneecap, but you got another one, and you could just limp down the field and get a score. Look at these penalties. There's only 5 penalties total for 35 yards in this game. 49ers able to hold on to the time of possession 32 minutes versus the 27 minutes with Lions running attack. Uh, that's kind of odd to me. It must have held on to it like the whole second half. The third quarter was a big game changer right here for the 49ers. Um, Props to Goff though, clean game, 25 or 41, no interceptions. Um, but the thing is, we wanted to see Brock um, not leading the game, trailing, every throw count, clutch time, and these last two games he really performed. And now all the haters have to say is go win a Super Bowl, man. And I've just been a fan of Brock Purdy since he's came out last season. I know there's all the quarterbacks got hurt, and you didn't have any quarterbacks for that NFC Championship game. Well, it's good to see, you know, him dig himself out of a hole, and nice to see some clutch plays coming out of Brock Purdy. This 49ers team, man, I've been saying all year that they are the most complete team in the NFL. Um, Dude, they're the toughest team. That defense for the 49ers is something else. They got the best offensive line, the best running attack, and it's going to be a Super Bowl, man. This this is going to be something. It's going to be something special here, man. Patty half a bill versus these 49ers in Vegas. Got me another ad. Yo, these ads are savage. They don't care. McCaffrey, 20 carries, 90 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's going to be big. The running attack for both of these teams, KC and 49ers, is going to be good. Both of these teams can pack up their running attack and go on the road with this. Super Bowl at 6:30 next Sunday. See if there's any good topics I could just talk about for a couple more minutes. I'll just wrap it up right over here at 20. Um, Man, just reflect on the football season. Good football season, I would say. The Swifties really coming in to full bloom this season. It was a good storyline. Sad to see my guy Joe Burrow go out, though. Um, my Broncos, they didn't make the playoffs, but you know they did better than last season. I know that much. Andy Reid back in the Super Bowl again, and you got any interesting injuries going on? Oh, I think they were saying Kittle, Pacheco. Well, he was having that toe thing, but he played, so Um, they were saying Kittle. Where is he at? Kittle with a toe. Interesting. So we're gonna keep an eye on that. Kittle's toe. I do expect him to play though. I don't really. And Trent Williams, a little rest. So those are two big pieces for that. 49ers offense. So that's interesting. That'll be about it, man. I'll wrap it up. Tomorrow I'll do another little coverage for the Super Bowl, man. We'll start Super Bowl coverage tomorrow. We'll talk a little bit about these two teams matched up and get ready for the Super Bowl. Big HD ENT.